This is 4x4 Evo 2 on the PlayStation 2. It's a really fun off-road racing game. I'm really enjoying playing this at the moment. Yeah, it's non-linear, so you can basically, like when you're in the race, you can just basically go off exploring. There's a lot of different vehicles in the game. They all seem to be from the vehicle list. I mean, there might be some vehicles that you can unlock, I'm not sure. But from the vehicle list, every single vehicle is from 2001, except for one, which is from 1985. So this game actually, I was going to say it came out in 2001, but it actually came out in 2002. So there's a disc and there's a manual. There is quite a lot to this game, but the graphics do look kind of simple for the PlayStation 2, I suppose. So you can like set up your vehicles and stuff. You can buy parts for them. Got a free roam to just explore the environments. You can buy new vehicles. You've got missions as well, which is pretty interesting. So, well, you've got a winch as well, but I'll have to hurry this up because the camera batteries are running out. So, yeah, let's take a look at 4x4 Evo 2 on the PlayStation 2. To start off with, you'll need to buy yourself a vehicle. There are over 150 off-road vehicles to choose from. Some are 4x4s, some are two-wheel drive, and a few are rally vehicles. The vehicle brands are Chevrolet, Dodge, GMC, Infiniti, Jeep, Lexus, Mitsubishi, Nissan and Toyota. You can also buy upgrades, and there are a lot for your vehicle. You start off with a certain amount of money, and to get more you earn it through completing missions, finding treasure and secrets, and obviously from winning races. You can also sell any of your vehicles too. Before starting a race you can change the vehicle settings, like the tyres, transmission, etc. When racing you can put the vehicle into low 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive and high 4-wheel drive, whether you are driving a manual or an automatic. Low 4-wheel drive is obviously good for going uphill, and high 4-wheel drive is good for when you're going at enough speed when not going uphill. I'm not sure what good choosing 2-wheel drive does though, as when you're off-roading it obviously slows you down, and when you're on tarmac it doesn't seem to make any difference. The races are really fun, the tracks are really interesting and diverse, there's a decent enough sensation of speed, the tracks are really bumpy with a few jumps too, there's a lot of really steep gradients, and a little of the environment is destructible, although the vehicles don't take damage. On some tracks there's even boulders that will bounce off your truck or get pushed along if you hit them. Sometimes if you're not careful and you haven't modified your truck to give it enough clearance, the boulders can actually get stuck underneath your vehicle, making it more slower, which I found really interesting. Your truck can get a little dirty, although it's not that noticeable, and the truck looks more like it's just dusty rather than having mud splattered all over it. You can wash your vehicle in the garage though, or just take a dip in one of the many lakes in the game. There's just one annoying thing about the racing, and that is sometimes the other vehicles, when you get close to them, they'll just drive straight into you, and they'll just keep on doing that. Which just totally slows you down and the screen kind of goes a bit jerky, so that's pretty annoying. The races take part in clear weather, fog, dense fog, rain, midday and dusk. This feels like quite a unique racing game, at least to me it does. I'm not sure what it is about it. I think it's because the tracks are wide open and they are not linear. So at any time if you want to go off exploring when you're in a race, you can do. But obviously if you do that you will end up losing the race. And the environment that you can explore is pretty damn big. The other thing is that there's missions. The missions are simple in concept and are nothing special. Some can be very easy and some can be very hard. What makes them hard is trying to find out where you need to go on the map. An example of a typical mission is that you would have to go and find, for example, a gold mine. You have a map which shows you roughly where it is, but you have to use another map with nothing marked on it to navigate with, and it's very undetailed. Scattered around the environments are secrets and treasures for you to find, which will earn you money, but they are ridiculously hard to find. You can hunt for treasure and secrets in the free roam mode, missions, and in the races. Another interesting thing about the game is that you can buy a winch to use if you get stuck, but the weird thing is that I don't really see what advantage that has over pressing the triangle button, because like if you get stuck you can also just press the triangle button and your truck will respawn away from where you were stuck. So I don't really see what advantage the winch has. I mean, just pressing the triangle button is a lot more, it's just a lot more simple and a lot more quicker. The graphics aren't that great for the PS2, they kind of look Nintendo 64-ish but a lot sharper, although that being said there is a lot going on with the tracks. You've got a lot of different things, like bushes and trees and all sorts of stuff. The sound is a mixed bag. The music on the menus is pretty good, but you've got no music when you're racing. The same sound has been used for all of the vehicles that I've tried so far, but they all do sound good. On the rare occasion though, you'll drive through a dead spot in the game where all sound disappears, so that's kinda weird. Another bug in the game which isn't related to the sound is that when you're racing, occasionally your tyres will suddenly look muddy, and then after like 2 or 3 seconds the mud just disappears and your tyres look clean again. All in all, I think this is a really fun, interesting racing game, which has a lot to it. And what other racing game has a racing driver in it who looks just like Bruce Lee with a moustache? Take care.